Yes, we are the sparks, because the whole world are waiting. We have to start by giving thanks to the maker of heaven and earth. His name is Farayam, his name is blessed forever. In Igbo land, it is called Chukwuke, or Chi Neke Kekerihenide. We have to get empowerment from him by resorting to prayer, praying to him, because all honor, adoration, and majesty belongs to him. And we are going to pray in a pre, original Hebrew, they anglicized into Hebrew. We are going to pray in original Hebrew, raw Hebrew, not Aramaic, not Phoenician, because we are Hebrew. Hebrews, Hebrew are Hebrews, as they anglicize it. We are known as descendants of Abraham the Hebrew. Baru ata ya melekalam asyik kadusulu di wismato wiswanu diktatera zizit. Saudara Bapak kata Pak Syengkal dalam melekalam atika kadasa. Eyin kima aseka mletika dalam eyin surpiya hoshena. Osefele. Zere hakila sheni kra Syengkal dalam waket. Lameti lamalamika. Shugule muleka. Dasar zoneka virus dimasya dasmai. Ata yulok dalam waket. Ata hazur halushana. Ata harusha mishila basmai wet. Ze hakuleka. Ze hamipakaka. Kimole evonika. Shuvuru evonika. Eka atateka. Mizoteka. Olateka. Ukukeka. Tankabu. Fika nevu. Fika eneno. Ridike. Haraka. Fika kazinenu. Lishimani baka. Lishimirio. Tankabu fika. Osefele. Bashinka Yahusha. Hallelujah. Yeshua, President. We are proud to be Igbos, Hebrews, Africans. Wherever you are geographically located, you are highly welcome to this very great occasion. I know a lot of people have been waiting. Some have been calling us. Have we not started? We said yes. The reason we don't start early is because some people are still observing their morning, that is, night out. So sometimes when we delay like this, some people have woken up from their sleep. Listen, a lot of people now with their money, they are waking up from sleep. Some are in 5, 8, and some are in 6. Some are in 4. In those far areas, some of them will be able to wake up to listen to this very glad tidings from the Most High. Because we are law teachers. The duty of a priest is to distinguish between what is clean and unclean, to distinguish between what is holy and profane. And the matters of controversy between man and man, the priest must judge according to the judgment of the Most High. That is a commandment. That is the prime duty of any priest. A priest is not known for spreading money or having a lot of things to do with high brain of calculator acumen in business. No. A priest is a lifesaver, a servant of the Most High, a son of the Most High, discharging the duty assigned to him by the Creator of heaven and earth. That is the duty of the priesthood of the Most High. Last week, 7th day, I think the first 7th day of the 6th moon, we lectured on the topic that the Bible laws, the Tanakh laws, are better than church. Because church is a human institution. And also better than those multitude of criminal traditionalists. Those people that claim to be traditionalists, but their brain is laden with yahoo, laden with criminality, laden with all sorts of demonic activities. They call themselves traditionalists. The reason I put it so, I'm not saying every traditionalist is a criminal. I'm saying multitude of them, about 90-something% of them are hardly criminals. Are they living in utopian kingdom? No. Are they living in astral space? No. They are living here with us. That is why when I talk with authenticity, authority, with integrity. They are not living in astral space. They are not living in utopian kingdom. They are living here with us, practicing criminality. Set aside truth to promote idolatry and criminality. Church and fake traditionalists are doing. They are doing because they do not honor the laws of the Creator. And any organization or any institution that lack the laws of the Creator is a social club. So many of the Omenala group are social club, men social club. Church itself is a European social club, which we have been talking about many years. Some of these criminals now say that going back to Omenala, they were the same people in the church, criminalizing the church, adding iniquity upon iniquity in the church. Now the result of church has come. They ran away, said they are going back to their roots. And majority of them went back to criminal roots, such as robbery, thievery, fornication, gambling, yahoo, and the human blood rituals. They are the same compound idiots that come up in the social media to say that Bible is scam. The Bible is labeled. The Bible is nonsense. Nonsense is calling Bible nonsense. I told you last week that goats were having meeting. No, sheep. Sheep and ram were holding their meeting. And one sheep provoked another sheep. He called the other sheep, "Get out, you goat." Sheep called a fellow sheep goat. Get out, you goat. When we told you the foundation of Christianity many years ago, when I said many years ago, I have evidence to show that I'm an old man in this truth. I told you that this book of Revelation, Moon's period, was written 25 years ago. For you to know how old we are in this truth. Not all these compound criminals that come out to talk rubbish. This one, over 70% translation errors, were written by this assembly many years ago also. Unique book that you cannot see even in Amazon. Over 70% translation errors in the Christian Bible, corrected. You can criticize the Bible, but you may not correct it. We are the only people that have power to say anything about the Bible. The Bible contain 30% good translation and 70% error. Not you, Mumu. Mumu is a who knows nothing. We come up to condemn Bible law together with the law. I'm not worried if you condemn part of the Bible. You are right. Because many parts of the Bible are rubbish. They are rubbish by the British people, by the Europeans, by the Americans, to suit the iniquity they love. But 30% of the Christian Bible are in good translation. Because they love parts. We are the people to tell you the truth. You already soaked the lies in Christianity before you came out. Say you are going to your root. Going to which root? The same root you are is more. I mean, when you look at these people, say they are going back to their root. They are worse than Christians. They are worse. Because they don't believe in the Lord, okay? They don't believe in our ancestors. They believe in a utopian message, utopian ideology. Mentally demented people that don't know their roots. You can, I repeat, before we go to the new topic, I repeat, you can never condemn the Bible together with the laws of justice and equity, protection of human property and life that is inside the same Bible. You can never condemn it. If you condemn it, you are condemning it on your own accord, and there is no, it's inconsequential, because the same law is already in the judiciary, operating in all judiciary on different planet. The same laws in the Tanakh, the Creator's law, the same Creator's law in the Tanakh, the same Creator's law in the Bible, because some of them are correctly translated, are already in operation. They are already functioning in judiciary of the earth planet. Even if you bought the whole Bible, it's already operational in all judiciary, which means your service is inconsequential. Even if you forget the laws in the Bible, it's inconsequential, irrelevant. Maybe you're just doing it for cheap popularity or for cheap relevance. Some of them want to get relevance. That is why they keep on condemning law. Law of the Creator and our ancestors have been making use of. Laws our ancestors never condemned. Band of criminals who say they are going back to their roots are not condemning the law together with the Bible. That is compound folly. Compound folly. Folly of Olympic level. So if you hate somebody and the person comes to say to you, then you say that it is a lie. You are a liar and a criminal. If you hate me and I come out to say the truth, and you say that truth I'm saying is a lie, you are a liar. That is just exactly. That is why some people are not listening to them at the internet. Some see some of their comments as inconsequential comments, irrelevant and invalid. Condemn part of the Bible that is bad, and then promote the area that is good. That is why I cannot come out and tell you that every part of Quran is bad. I have many Qurans here. I know a lot of truth. There are a lot of truth in Quran. Don't mind the activities of all these bandits using Quran as a cosmetics to cover their need, using Islam as a cosmetics mask or to cover their need. You cannot tell me everything in the book of Hindu is bad. I have gone through them and saw some lies and the truth. You cannot tell me that everything in the book of Krishna consciousness is bad. I have gone through them and saw some truth and some lies. You cannot tell me that the book of Shinto that they are lies. That is how you know a criminally minded man. That is how you will know criminals are this very age. They will never say anything good in those things they hate. Those things they hate, they will never say any good thing good about it. Some of them said that the Europeans, the colonizers, they did them this, they did them that. That is one made them to become internet fraudsters. All these people they are duping, are they white men they are duping? They are duping their brothers, they are duping their brothers. in Africa. Here. But they went into the illegal business when on the camouflage that the Europeans did and this, did and that. They are not defrauding their people. Do you know all manner of iniquity? I mean all these Italian fraudster boys. Some of them have come to native doctors. Majority of these Italian fraudsters, criminals, have come to what they call Omenala. They become native doctors. And their criminality is at an apex level. Yet, they are calling themselves traditionalists. If this criminality is not checked, within the next 5 years, you will discover that this criminal traditionalists will be worse than Christianity 10 times. Because they led the criminality from Christianity. They now came under the umbrella of tradition. That they are going back to their tradition. That tradition they went back is robbery, stealing, harlotry, gambling, using human parts for rituals to make money. Sophisticated armed robbers. They are calling themselves traditionalists. Go and check their activities. Go and check their shrines. Check all the activities, their utterances. What they are doing now is to condemn everything in order to establish lands in their kingdom. For people who have already known the truth. You can never establish land so far as we are in the land of the living. You can never. You can only deceive the gullible ones. They condemn everything about the creator. They condemn the whole gospel. No, like I said, if you condemn anything condemnable in the Bible, they are condemnable parts of the Bible. You are right. You condemn anything condemnable in the book of Buddha, in Veda of the Buddha, in the Veda of the Shinto, the Veda of Shinto. If you condemn them, a condemnable, you are right. But when you condemn a whole book, you are the criminal. And you are the worst madman on earth. Even at night literature, you cannot condemn it completely. The reason some government bans some books, not that everything written in the whole book is they are all lies. Because of certain things that they got, like somebody wrote book against Hebrews. Not that some of the things the man said they were not true, but because of the consequences of allowing that book, how it will bring tribal battle to the future. You cannot come and say, this book, I condemn everything in it. No. Even you condemn it. About 90% of you may be laden with criminality. Yet the Creator is managing you. So what I'm saying is that there is no human that can condemn the God. No human, even if you do, you are wasting your time. Torah has gone beyond condemnation by any human because the establishment of Torah was by the Spirit of the Most High. No human can condemn it. You can condemn it in your shrine. That some of them have dirty, smelling with project order shrines that you dare not even go there. They will come to social media to rant like cockroach. Smelling with project order that you dare not even go there. Where they fabricate lies. They will tell you they are going back to their roots. Many of them, everything they are doing is to destroy you, to uphold lies. Globally. It can't happen. It can't happen. That is why we are putting things right. We condemn what is condemnable. We promote what is promotable. Even sometimes those people that come to talk rubbish in my list, when you write a good thing, I know it's good. I will support you and laugh. I'll support you. Because all I am after is to support you. Oh, I came to establish it. That is why I told you, our commission here on earth is to uphold every truth. Even the ones buried to the first death, we will break their epitaph, break their cenotaph, exhume them, and manifest them for mankind consumption, for mankind use to live. We are in the land of living to promote the Creator and His growth. That's who we are. We should lies aside. We should lies aside. I don't have baby face. I'm not a child. When you look at me, you know, some of you are older than your fathers. Son, and I don't have baby face. I don't speak like a child. I speak with authority. I speak with authenticity. I speak with alacrity. I speak that you will understand me. I'm not a stammerer. And I throw challenges. Challenge me with facts, not sentiment. If you challenge me with sentiment, I give you 5 minutes. My boys will pull you down, and you dare not come near me again. But they will disgrace you globally. Those that tried, they saw where they are. Because we move with truth. I'm on the side of truth. We are lecturing the laws of the great. That is our mission. Whatever you think you are doing against it, you are on your own. You can't prosper. We stand on, and law is nature. Nature is sacrosanct. We do not do anything to nature. Because nature is built in people's blood. The Creator Himself is nature. The breath of life you are having from the Creator is nature. The law the Creator gave us, He legislated, is nature. Flesh can do nothing to the law. That is why I'm advising the youth. If you have turned the Bible because you hate white men, because you hate the Bible, do not tear again, you are wasting your time. The laws of the Creator inside the Bible is already built in human blood. It's already in every judiciary of this very planet. You can never kill the law. If not because of arrogance, if not because of arrogance of the primitive people, are an empty ego of primitive people whose brain are learning with primitivity, demented brain, people suffering from dementia. If not, why do you trouble yourself again about Bible or Quran? When you have over 70% translation errors in the Christian Bibles, correct? Did your father correct it? Why are you arrogant? Did your father correct it? As we did. Don't you fear the Creator? Don't you have fear of the Creator? That the prophecy of Daniel 7:26 is fulfilled. And if not so, when you read this book, you separate knowledge from know-how. Those people that have read this book have separated knowledge from know-how. Why do you bother yourself? You carry Tanakh, you take it. You carry Bible, you take it. Tearing it, keeping yourself sleepless night. You are tearing it is a consequence. It means nothing. Destroying the whole entire Bible means nothing. Because the laws, I'm only about the laws, not letter of Paul to given, not letter of Paul to Sri Lanka, a letter of Paul to Colossians. All those letters contradict. They are manipulations from Europe. I'm not about others. I'm after the laws of the Creator, which is the laws of our ancestors. The law of justice and equity and protection of human life and properties in the same Bible. You burn it, you tear it, you condemn it, you say it's a slave book. You are mentally demented. It's never done. If I'm your enemy, and when I'm saying truth, you say, this man has said truth in this way. That is how to reason like a human being. Not reasoning like this. When you come to internet, you see a lot of this. Even cockroaches coming to give commandments. One day you see lizard nodding head, then an idiot will tell you that the lizard is lecturing and will be interpreting the nodding head of the lizard. You will see it later. There is no madman you cannot say later. But when you go down, you know those that are reasonable. As for those people that are telling you they are going back to their roots, none of them have reached their roots. The root of Africans was originally based on sacrosanct, based on sanctity, based on holiness. Because we were law-abiding citizens before the Europeans came here. The Americans. They Americanized this land. They Europeanized this land. They Britainized this land. They Anglicized this very land. We are to teach the roots we are going. Your root is not only carrying odor. You rub one part of your eyes, or you carry native chalk, rub one part of your eyes. Within 5 minutes, you are on top of another man's wife. Like the lusty stallion, 9 after another man's wife. You give displacement to Asian bondage. You say you are a traditionalist. You are not a traditionalist, but a Christian in mass. A Christian in mass. So Bible law is many part of the Bible laws are sacrosanct, they are good. And I have separated the knowledge from know-how. Those ones that are bad are reckoned in this very book. The ones that are good are reckoned here. That is how to place a sound judgment, not condemning truth together with a lie. If you condemn truth together with a lie, that means you are a madman. And your brain is demented. You are suffering from dementia. If you want to know facts about Torah or the Christian Bible, you consult us. You know nothing. Definitely nothing about the Bible. You consult us. That is why we spend time in Hebrew language, Hebrew custom and values, which was ancient Hebrew custom and values, not the modern one. Laden with idolatry. Not this present African religions or customs, laden with criminality, with idolatry. You can't use grammar to confuse all of us. English grammar, you cannot use it to deceive us. Many of those people that were internet fraudsters, that joined the local traditions, these people are worse than Christians. In brainwashing. They formed a shrine, a shrine laden with brainwashing and deception of mankind. Wherever things are going wrong, we must come out against it. That is our duty, and that's who we are. You can do nothing about it. If you think you can leave this planet to come out and say whatever you like, to form any organization to destroy this world, yeah, we have gone beyond that level. We have brought out with it. We crush you, grab you to power. You are nobody. Once you are sitting on life to deceive mankind. So that is why we spent time last week to let you know that church is a Roman institution. And many years ago, we have started telling you, it was never the Hebrew custom. Church was never the Israeli custom. It was never a Hebrew custom. It was never our ancestors' custom in this very land. Because the Hebrew custom is synonymous with our Hebrew or Hebrew custom or Biafran custom. The people are known by their common custom and values. People from common source practice common custom and values. That is how you know people from common source. We who are learned know all this. You cannot come out with wisdom. You twist it with your own people with the forebrain. And not the people I have taught. I'm lecturing globally. People I'm lecturing globally will never follow the wrong way. They will never follow longest route. It doesn't matter the degree of grammar you apply, English grammar. So I started it. That is why I told you that the Bible has error. But not all part of the Bible. The law areas are still valid. The law is in your mind. The law is in judicial. It's in local government. It's in counties. It's in various houses. No human being can destroy the law of the earth. If you like, if you like, climb to it. Even if you are a heaven climber, you can never destroy the law of the earth. It is spiritual, and you are kind. Forging or forgeries, sophisticated sophistry you design or fabricated fallacies has nothing to do with the laws of the creator. You are just wasting your energy and time. So if you are among those people that do not speak, when you come to social media and start ranting, it's a slave book, the Bible is a slave book, Abraham is a white man. Your brain is laden with criminality. You are mentally dementia. You are mentally demented. You are suffering from dementia. We are here to demystify. We are here to demystify matters that are intricate. To demystify matters that are intricate. To window every matter for proper ventilation. To window every matter for proper comprehension. Today's topic is global reign of idolatry or idol worship. Today's topic, I just laid emphasis on last week topic to remind people that church is European social club. All these modern phenomena that they invented is African social club. All these local traditionalists whose mind is laden with iniquity are just African social club. They are never African, original African custom and values. I'm going to prove it today. These modern traditionalists who say they are going back to their root went to criminal route. They have never reached the original African tradition, which was the greatest original tradition. The law, ethical law, natural law. Nature is sacrosanct. And the original custom and value of ancient Africans were sacrificed. That's why many of them did not. Because the Creator gave them not life for them to continue to boost truth, to support you, to encourage you. Today, you see a traditionalist getting worse, being worse than a Christian. Because they learned criminality from their Christian church. Now that criminality has gone back to Hamburg, they ran away, say they are going back to their roots. Say they are going back to their roots. Which root? If you are going back to African ancient root, that root is a sacrosanct root. It's a root of holiness. Because in Africa here, we had holy people before the coming of the white man. Those holy people were used. We had a holy place and holy people. And wherever you have holy place, you also have holy people there. In here in Biafra, we had Ndinze. And whosoever is called Onyenze, which means that person is a person that distinguishes knowledge from know-how. It's a person that distinguishes between clean and unclean. It's a person that distinguishes between holy and prophet. They are called in this very land. They had been existing in this land before Christianity came in to patronize this land. And the same people that supported Christianity are the same people that are running away from Christianity, jumping into a higher level of Christianity under the umbrella of going back to their root. They now went to a higher criminality, a higher level of Christianity, a higher demonized, a demoniac custom. Any custom not based on the sacrosanct laws of the Creator is a social crime. So you are practicing your own African social crime. You are practicing your own European social crime. Called it the same thing. And this one called traditional. Traditionalists, you are practicing effect. until you base it on the law, okay? Which is our ancestors. I don't mean those people that died so young again. I don't mean those people that they stoned to death in people's law. They are also ancestors. Idiots are also giving them good and not to eat in the morning. A piece of good and not. That's what they used to feed their ancestors. Nah, my people everywhere. Your ancestors want good character, not good and not. Not good and not. After doing Yahoo, you throw good and not to your ancestors. Your ancestor breaks on our yana. Your ancestor plays on you on our yana. Your ancestor, what they require from you is good character. What is good character? Observing the laws of the land. Observing the real laws. I'm not talking about native doctors fabricated law. There is no law fake native doctors give to you and I. No single law. Our law is based on the Creator's law. Native doctor does not bring them. It does not enact law. He has no spiritual power to enact law. All his concoctions belong to his group. These youth are practicing native doctor's concoction. And those native doctors are fake ones, not the original. Because the original native doctor, traditional doctor. When I say native doctor, I mean traditional doctor. They are battling with the spirit of herbal spirit for healing. They don't have time for politics. All this one you see in social media are political traditional doctors, politicians. Nigerian politicians, native traditional doctors. They are idle. They have nothing to do. That is why you see them in social media. A native doctor, sick people. Okay, how many times do you see professional in English doctors? They come to talk rubbish because they are busy in the hospitals. That is how a native doctor is busy in his own English, in his own facility, his own today, attending patients, because that's what he came on earth for. All these political traditional doctors are fake. This one you see at the internet blowing big grammar. Many of them were internet fraudsters. So they now come home to defraud their people. That's why when you listen to their self-center, they only promote themselves, promote their shrine, promote their people. They don't even care about their fellow human beings. That's how you know they are criminals. The degree of interpersonal intimacy is dependent on interpersonal reciprocity. I repeat, the degree of interpersonal intimacy reciprocity. No man is an island. No country is an island. Man is dependent on man to surveillance. That is why it says, as iron sharpens iron, so man sharpens man. We are in the age of reign of idols. Those people claiming to be traditionalists, they are fake. Many of them are fake. If you are a traditionalist, the spirit of herbal medicine will be tormenting you. You may not even have chance for local politics. Until later, native doctors also come to social media to teach us. But one day you will see a lizard come to social media and begin to lecture human beings. You will see it one day. Lizard. They tell you that every vessel from a book from heaven is telling us that the Igbo people are over 1 million years older than Adam and Eve. This is the parents of all lives on this earth planet and other planets. The parents of all lives in this very earth planet and other planets. That's every vessel they dug out. Every pot they dug out. Look, let me tell you. Let's answer it. The three greatest lie manufacturers on earth. 1, church leaders, Christian leaders. 2, native doctors, about 90% of native doctors. Olympic lie manufacturers. Then the third one is the third one. Nigerian government. I'm inside again. Look, let me tell you, I'm inside this company. Whatever I see is that is what I know.
It's true.
Am I not living this very thing? Am I living outside? Number one, church leaders. Globally. Number two, this useless fake native doctors. Grammar, operator, native doctors. Utuko. And third, Nigeria government. So, government repent, your attitude is not good. And I'm a daddy person. That's the best I can contribute. Change your ways. These three people change your ways. This set of people have no fear of the creator in them. Native doctor Tihala Kadisi say your ancestors say you should bring 7 lizards and one eye of a life eagle. The greatest cowards on earth are native doctors. The greatest cowards. The greatest cowards are not these church leaders. And they are allies. Say the truth and save the nation. Lie can never build a nation. Lie can never build a community. Don't be self-centered. When you come to social media, don't condemn everything to promote your own only. Okay, you hate white men. You are using their handset. Are you not stupid? You hate white men because they enslave you. You are using their vehicle. You don't manufacture your own. His work that wanted to produce that teeth. Where is his work? They stole all the moles. He was lucky he was not there. They could have shot him there. He must die of hypertension. Because it is an unbearable event. He said, sin, lawlessness is a reproach to any nation. Reproach. You are claiming you are this, you are that. You are not seated upon the laws of the creator of heaven and earth. You are in your own social club. If you like, call yourself a man. If you like, call yourself traditional. If you like, call yourself church person. If you like, call yourself whatever you think is spiritualist. You are in your social club. You are not God. Me attack when you tell them. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Get away. Back at the guy. The world today, global end of idolatry or idol worship. That is why I started to lay emphasis on the last week. The whole world today worship demons. I said the world, the entire world today worship demons. They promote demonic activities. They are now fighting every atom, every iota, every node of truth. They are fighting. That is why when you go into the internet today, you now discover that atheists have risen up. Those people that have no regard for the Creator. Some of them claim that they have their ancestors. You have your ancestors. Don't you know that the Creator of heaven and earth is the source of all ancestry? The Creator of heaven and earth is the sources of all ancestry. Is the head, Bible to anchor of all ancestry. Your ancestors came from the Creator. And in Hebrew, it is called Barayah. That's why you say Hallelujah, Gabriah, Micaiah. All the angels in heaven, they bear His holy name. I'm not talking about attributes like Elion, Elohim. They are attributes. I'm talking about the divine name. Maria, Gabriel, angel Gabriel. Malia, Uriah, angel Uriah. Malia, Raphael, angel Raphael. All the angels in heaven, they bear the divine. Israelite bear divine. Yeah. No reasonable human being can listen to you. You are on your own trying to promote demonism. Imagine people linked synagogues like this one, the sanctuaries like this. They link it to church. Is that not the worst madness on earth? A place where the law of the Creator is taught both internationally. Both this locality we are. We teach about the laws of the Creator. That is our commission. Whatever you are doing in your own enclave, in your own domain, that is your personal business. We are not teachers. We are priests. Every sign, authority of priesthood, we have it. Yes, some idiots will see our topic, they will say they are church. That means you are man. You can't differentiate knowledge from know-how. Because a man cannot differentiate knowledge from know-how. And you are a victim of that. You are a victim of dementia. You are mentally demented. Because you can't separate knowledge from know-how. What we are doing has nothing to do with church. What we are doing has nothing to do with Christianity. What we are doing has nothing to do with fraud. What we are doing is pure truth. The Creator's custom and value, which has been the ancient African custom and value based on truth, based on sacrosanct, based on sanctity, based on holiness. That is where we are. And that is the foundation of the earth, the earthly custom and values, original custom and value of the Creator, given to mankind. Because in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19, he said, I call heaven and earth to bear witness that the law of the Creator has been released. It is one part. But this law had existed before Garden of Eden. The angels have been making use of some of the laws. Before man was created in Hagan Eden. Some people have even denied that they were created. Some even said that Adam and the Kaiwa is not the ancestor. Which means the ancestor is demon. The demon, the multitude of demons. The multitude of evil spirits. Some of them were sent down from heaven. So that is the ancestor. That's why they do not speak good of any other tribe apart from their own tribe. Because they want to demonize the world. They want to demonize the entire world. They only speak of their own. Some of them, one day they will rise up and tell you that the Creator of heaven and earth germinated from Onisha. The Creator of heaven germinated from Onisha. Not even name. Because very soon, name will become the enemy. Except that their community. Or it may be that the person speaking is from Abuku. He will only tell you Abuku that the Creator germinated from Abuku. And all the angels came from Ivanaya. Madness of Olympic level in internet. That is why people like us were sent onto this air planet. To put things straight. To put things in the right order. To packerize all those nonsense. What is idolatry and idol worship? That's the question. What is idolatry and idol worship? Idolatry is observance, embracement of any doctrine that is against the Creator's doctrine. Any doctrine that is against the original custom and value of the lands. Custom and value, original custom and value of all lands was the Creator's custom and value, the Creator's legislation. I have lectured this in our international YouTube past years. I told you that this earth planet did not just germinate. This earth was created like other planets. All the elements here on Earth planet were created. If you feel you are an atheist, that is limited to your own parochial understanding and myopic understanding of things. You can't bend the truth to suit people's ignorance. I can never bend the truth to suit your ignorance, to suit your primitive level, to suit your abysmal pit of ignorance, to suit your brain of primordial age, brain of ape or primordial age, ape of stone age. You can't bend my brain to suit that level. Maybe you know a lot of English grammar. Your English grammar has nothing to do with truth. Truth is a law. And law is nature. Nature is sacrosanct. Nature is divinity. The creator is the source of all divinity. If you feel your ancestors have power, a power is sourced from the creator. The creator has all powers. Then your ancestral laws, the laws of your ancestors, can never oppose the creator's law. Otherwise, it will ground the power. Who do you think your ancestor is compared to the creator? Who do you think they are? Did Oxford Dictionary told you that when you are fathers, the ancestors we are talking about, you are fathers that live here on Earth planet. They didn't live in the Ethiopian kingdom. Your ancestors, many of them suffered leprosy. Many of them were stoned to death. But I know a lot of our people were good. They tried a lot. But you cannot tell me that all your ancestors were perfect. And so we stupidly come to internet to sanctify everything your ancestors did. That is a sign of madness in your brain. No, there is no nation that can say all the performance of the ancestors were 100% sacrosanct. That is a mark of primitivity and a mark of madness in your brain, mentally demented, and they're also suffering from dementia. You hate white man, but you speak English entirely. You hate white man and you hate their Bible, but you don't hate their internet, their cyber cafe. You do not hate their laptop, which many of you are using for stealing. Yet you are a traditionalist. You don't hate their aeroplane. You don't hate their vehicles. You don't hate their bicycle. You don't hate their keke. You only hate their Bible. You are a fool, proper fool, and a mentally demented person. If you want to hate Israel, hate everything about you said Israel is Indiana. You said they are Indiana. How the Babylonians are Indiana? How? Anyway, we are not going to that. The very day I will bring that topic. I will trace everything from time of Nimrod. I even tell you that Nimrod is the founder of Mesopotamia, including Babylon, all those Iraq, all those areas. But Nimrod is the sixth son or seventh of Cush. He's an Ethiopian in Africa. Then the place Nimrod founded was not Africa. And it's not Africa. No, Nimrod, son of Ethiopia, founded the city. And that city is not Africa, but white men city. I'm not on that very topic. When I come there, you know that I'm a learned Hebrew man. So your current primitive knowledge has nothing to do with what I'm saying here. You are still a child in Denmark. It doesn't matter who you think you are. That's why I just wanted to open up a bit. Nimrod from Ethiopia. He founded the Mesopotamia, Babylon, all those people there. Those areas they call Middle East. Yet those people are not Africans. So Africa is only the people, the area they come out as Africa. So those people are white men, including those people they are all white men. So you hate them. You hate together with the people that they are brothers. You hate them. But their food you do not hate. Their handset, laptop you do not hate. That is why I say you are mentally demented. You don't reason like human. If I hate you, I hate everything together you have. If I hate you for anything, I know you don't want me to live, and you are targeting to take my life. I decide to cut you off. I cut off everything about you. Don't you hate the Bible only? Then you hate the law of your ancestors inside the Bible. That's why I said you are mentally demented. Allah the Ishi. In our Ishi the Magoni. Ishi the Magoni. According to the Bible state. According to Roman 9, we reason with people that have sharp brain to understand. Not people seeking their own money. Selfish people. Who would like to condemn people at their original cause. Would like to condemn to promote life because devil is grooming them. Devil is nursing them to destroy the world. But turn truth upside down. When they see truth, they interpret it to evil. When they see evil, they promote it to be truth. Shine your eyes, so internet is good, but part of it is coming. All these cleaning house, internet first, they are now coming up to that is the real people's brain. The real people's brain. If you are not listening to our teaching, you will be confused. That is how they confuse them is Christianity. Now the iniquity has grown to upper level. They are running away from church. But when we were telling them, they said we were antichrist. We were people that sacrifice. Which is that they are now running away. They now go into demonic power. The lecture themselves, they are now coming out. Everything good they turn it upside. They hate their fellow human beings. Is it how Africa will be good? When you are only concerned on your own. I agree that we should return back. And when we return back, we are returning back to the original law of the Creator. The ethical law. The custom and value the Creator gave mankind for us to be in unity. I agree that it is the British people that contributed to a lot of disunity. They brought the spirit of rancor and acrimony into this arena. But that should not mean we should accept such spirit. Because many of us have, the spirit have possessed many of us that we begin to return evil for good. Those people that did all those things, are they alive today? So when you see their descendants that are good, living good life, you kill them. Nothing good. There are people that are even preaching against the law of the Creator, law of our ancestors in the land. Do you think if your ancestor enacted a law that is against the law of the Creator, then the Creator will allow such law to continue? So the Creator has his own people to speak against those things. That's what we are here. So that's why I told you that the whole world is worshiping idol. And any doctrine on this planet that is against any of the laws of the Creator is idolatrous. If you don't know the definition of idol, any custom and value of any nation on this planet that is against any of the laws of the Creator of heaven and earth, that very custom and value is idolatrous. Africans know the ancient custom and values. That is why when they brought the Bible, we already know that stealing was evil. Adultery was evil because many of our forefathers married their wives as virgins. Their wives were married to them as virgins. The white man didn't come here to teach us how to live a holy life in terms of cultivation, in terms of life side by side of man and woman. We were living a sacrosanct life. It's the church that came and brought a harlot into the very land. Then should we say because the church brought harlot, then when we see you should not commit adultery, then we tear that book because it is called Bible. So if we see do not steal, then we tear the Bible because do not steal is European custom. That is why I say those people that does that live out of ignorance. That is not the right way, and nobody will tell you. I am the one sent for this. We already knew we should not displace Asian bandits. We knew that we would circumcise our children on the 8th day before they brought us Christianity. But the same Christianity condemned all the laws of the Bible. They told us that we should come and receive Jesus Christ. Then our people ran to receive Jesus Christ. When the punishment of that Jesus Christ came upon them, they said they are running back to their root. The route they now run is criminal roots. Many of them, about 95% of them, are into criminal route today, including the chief priests and the native doctors. 95% operating on criminality. The only landed in criminality today. That's why you don't see them preaching sacrosanct. They are not preaching the ancient law. What they are preaching is to condemn people's custom. They condemn it here and there. They will condemn the Creator's name. They will condemn Israel. They will condemn the Tanakh. They will condemn the Bible. This is the shortest way to promote Satan. But it does not work. Because the same law you are condemning together with the Bible is already in your wife teaching. If your son with dirty hand or your daughter put her hand into a soup, a pot of soup, your wife will come out and know that that child is going to steal it. You will beat that head out of that very child. She will beat the child that if you are near. You say, is it only meat that you are beating the child? Yes, that is the same spirit that has been working in our ancestors. The same spirit that was written, the action that was written in the Bible. It is functional. If you like, carry the whole Bible in the world, burn it. If you like, go and burn the whole synagogue. But you never venture here. Any day you try that, anyway, I won't tell you what you follow. You won't even try, you can try it in any part of the world, but not this very places. You remember? You don't even dream about it. If you carry bulldozer, you begin to bulldoze every day. Any day you are tempted to think about coming to this great place of talk nonsense. Anyway, let me not lend you knowledge. So that you use your mouth and teach others. Do you think we are playing here? Do you think we can play the express? Express, we don't do that. So, idolatry is practicing any doctrine that is offensive to any of the doctrines of the Creator, any of the laws of the Creator, any of the statutes of the Creator, any of the ordinances of the Creator, any of the precepts of the Creator, any of the commandments of the Creator, any of the judgments of the Creator, and any of the witnesses of the Creator. Any doctrine, whether your ancestors legislated them, whether you are legislating them, once it is against the Creator's doctrine, that is idolatry, and you are idol worshiper. Idol worshiper. You are idol worshiper. Nothing more. That is the first class of idolatry. Take note of it. Your ancestors have no right to legislate any custom that is against the Creator's custom, because the Creator is the landlord of this very planet, and you are his tenant. Tenant has no power over the landlord by opposing the tenancy agreement between tenant and landlord. There is no tenant that has power to do so. The Creator of heaven and earth is the landlord of this very planet. Whether you understand it or not, I'm putting it to you. Whether you like it or not, I'm putting it to you. That is how it is. I am in position to tell you, not the criminal spirit you are worshiping. The spirit may tell you lies. What is sin? Sin means breaking any of the laws of the Creator. It is in your Christian Bible, 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. That sin is breaking any of the laws of the Creator. That's why I told you that the whole world they are practicing sin, practicing lawlessness. Because many set aside the laws of the Creator only to promote the fetish customs of the ancestors. But I told you the original custom and value of the ancient Africans and Igbos and Biafra were based on the sacrosanct laws of nature of the Creator. That is why I counted some of them. I told you circumcision on the 8th day, we had already known it. It was a natural. It's a law of the Creator. And we had already known them here in Africa. Displacement of ancient boundaries was a taboo. They are all in the Bible. Then how can you tell me you are burning Bible? You are tearing Bible. So if you tear it, so you tear the whole Bible and the whole world. So the laws in the Bible in your heart have you done it. That means you tear your heart. When you tear, if you want to tear the law, the great, you tear your heart because the law is your heart already. Because you know they do not steal. You already know. Those people that go to steal, they know that stealing is bad. Which means the law is in the heart. Then go and tear your heart. Otherwise you will steal your heart. You tear the Bible. And some of those you tearing them, many of them are Olympic prostitutes. Some of them tearing them, many of them are Olympic idol worshippers. Many of them are confused, frustrated. Some of the evil they committed are haunting them. Their carelessness haunts them. But they are confused. They don't know what to do. They will blame white man, blame Bible. You can blame Christianity because Christianity was based upon vanity. It's a European social club, Roman social club. It's not based on the laws of the Creator. That's why you see Christianity hates the law of the Creator. What they like is what they call Jesus. But Jesus was not the Hebrew Savior. The Hebrew Savior's name was Yahshua. Yahshua, salvation of Yah. And Hebrew word Shua means salvation, prosperity, and progress. Yah means a transcendent being. Beyond comprehension. Yahshua. Yah is salvation. Yah is prosperity. Yah is our progress. Yah is our life. Shua, salvation, prosperity. That's the only name that strangely bear the logic of Matthew 1:21. That he shall give birth a son, you shall call his name Yahshua. And what is Jesus? What is James and what is you? I'm giving this assignment to many professors. They are not able to solve it. The name Yahshua, Yah is Yahweh, Shua is salvation, Yah is our salvation. Then the J and the Sus. What is J? What is Sus? Sus in Hebrew means horse. Who is the J? J may be Jehovah. Jehovah is a horse. Jehovah is Sus. Sus means darkness. J is, according to many, even the Catholic that make the mistake through peculiar things. But there was no letter J until 1524 AD. No letter J on this very planet until 1524 AD. Letter J was invented. There was no Jesus, there was no Jehovah, there is no Jonathan, no John, no Johnson. No Jehovah. Jehovah no. So if Jehovah is J, then Sus is a horse, or J is darkness, which means Sus is darkness, or Jehovah's darkness, or Jehovah's horse. That is Jesus. When I started telling all this, some of you were calling all this Antichrist. But today, what is happening? The same people that were calling us Antichrist have now begun to propagate a gladness. That is why sometimes I don't even talk again. They have now started propagating a glad tidings, telling people there was no letter J and there is no Jesus. Nothing like that. It's Yahshua. Yah is salvation. They are preaching it now, no longer preaching about this. When you are using a demonic name, you are idol worshiper. You worship idol. That's why some of you give names to useless names to your son and daughter. That's why I create Benya direct as my other name. Benya. Benya means son of Yah. Ben in Hebrew means son. Yah means Yahweh. Then Benya. This means the son of the Messiah. Much will be kept in this very land. Plus my native name. Comments. Anya in Igbo land of Biafra land means eyes. Anya means the eyes of the Messiah. Anya ya. That is how you got it. You bring it. Some of you answer John. Oxford Dictionary, the meaning of John, first meaning is toilet. Second meaning is customer of harlots. John. Yet you have Pastor John, Reverend John, Bishop John, Pope John, Cardinal John, customer of house, and they call it shit hole. That is the name you want me to give. Cecilia means blind woman. Cecilia means blind woman. Blind woman, that is the name you are hearing. Cecilia. If they will baptize you into Cecilia, you begin to answer Cecilia. They say they do you marriage, they baptize you. Cecilia means blind woman. It's in your dictionary. Linda means snake, python. Linda. They baptize with a sister. From today, your name will no longer be Adana. It will become Linda, which means you have begun to bear the name Python. Python. Paul means Akari, Piggy me. That is Paul. Akako. Akari. Ondende. That is Paul. In those days when we used to travel to overseas, when you come to Italy, they say Paolo, in Roma. I was cargoing in Paolo cargo, in Station Tabini, Roma. I used to cargo there. Sometimes I cargo in Emma cargo. Paolo is sanitary. Emma cargo is from Umba. And Dele cargo, Dele is from Yoruba. If I do not cargo a Paolo cargo, it's Station Tabini. Central train station. That is the principal city of Rome. If I do not cargo a Paolo cargo, I cargo a Dele cargo or a Emma cargo. Paolo. A man of many stature. Do you think that person they call Paolo? Paul. Do you think that you knew that people were calling him for? He had died before they changed him. They say in Acts of the Apostles, is it 9:13? They say Saul, who was also called Paul. Who called him Paul? A man that had died before they started writing this book. They called Acts of the Apostles. He said the man, Saul, who also was called Paul, who also called him Paul. Who? I don't worship him. You change somebody's name. Go to Britain, whether you can change one letter from British name. But go to another countries, they change everything. Instead of Israel, they call Egypt. Go to Italy. Go to the native Italians and tell him to call him or her to tell you where they call Napoli. No, Naples. I said, if this is your land, where do you call Naples? He said, it doesn't know. It's Napoli. The way you call Milan is Milano. Where you call Firenze is Venice. And where you call Florence in Englishman is Firenze. Where you call Venice is Venezia. That's where you get gold in Italy. They just in the map scatter useless people's name. But you cannot change one letter in Europe. You cannot change, in Britain. One British name, you cannot change one name. They are the people that recognize the Bible. Then because of them, you condemn the whole loss of the creator of the Bible, making yourself a bad man. You don't want to do that. Condemn where the Bible is condemned. You yourself, you are part of your character that is condemned. You are idol worshiper. Some of you embrace the ancient doctrine of your ancestors without looking for where there was a mistake. You sanctify all of them. That is a sign of madness. Absolute mark of primitivity and idol worship. So as I came up and grew up, so if my father was alive, Say everything he did, I will sanctify all of it. If there is any way wrong, I say, Papa, this area should not be. Not with insult. My father grew so old that if you give him 500 naira, although there was not 500 naira in person, then the higher denomination was 20 naira. If we take, he goes out with 20 naira and see banana of 1 naira, he will drop the 20 naira and take that banana and start going. He couldn't recognize that there is anything called change because he was so old that the brain was no longer functioning like young man. But when you begin to grow old, your brain will begin to deteriorate like infants. Sometimes you ask him, Papa, let me clean this globe of the lantern for you. He said no, but you can clean it. After cleaning it, maybe you want to, you will use all the black thing in this thing. Maybe you wanted to wipe out the sweat. You will scatter his face with all those black charcoal. They say, Papa, how is your face like this? He doesn't know what is going on. But you may ask him, let me say, no, don't worry yourself. So when he's doing it, I will say, because it's my father. So let me allow him doing the right thing. So it's very wrong for you to say everything your forefathers did were good. Like all these native doctors, sometimes when they knock their head, they will fabricate one thing. Tomorrow it will become a custom. Like today, people will wake up in the morning, the youth that are going back to their ancestors. They will not wake up and thank the Creator. Many of them are so demented, mentally demented that they do not even remember the Creator held ahead. When they wake up, they tell them the ancestors beg them to get money. They will bring kola nut. They will break it. They throw pieces of it. If that kola nut, it will be like one leg of lamb. None of them will do it again. A piece of, they throw it to the ancestors. They will take a native chalk. They put it in one of their eyes. So everybody becoming native doctor. You see the doctrine that's coming. Native doctors fabricated. They think, okay, if it is demon, he alone knows. If it is good spirit, that is for him and not for my family. If you are rubbing something with one eye, it is not Igbo custom. That is native doctor's custom. And that is your personal vendetta with your native doctor. It does not do anything with my people, my listener. Nothing, no communication. No sacrament. I am being recorded. No sacrament. No sacramental link between you and us. To it. Native doctor tell you to bring a red male lizard. Then you become a doctor in the weather. So when you go and steal, the cost is upon your head. You wake up and early in the morning, what you do is you use 7 alligator pepper. You wave off your head. Say all those people you steal their things, you sting them to death. All those people you steal their things, they will have accident. They will not have leg to get you. You see the type of tradition they are practicing. That is what the native doctor told them. The same native doctor that receive money, that receive human blood to do sacrifice. They tell you they are better people. And they are not talking about all these things. Even all those ranters, those people that are ranting in Asia, they do not. Okay, a few weeks ago, all the native doctors in Africa were running head. Native doctors in Africa. Running head. Why are they running? I think they have power. Policy, they are not saying. Why are they running? Avoid being caught by police. I think they're supposed to charm government. They throw charge to government. When we are talking about church, what church did to us, why are you hiding the criminal native doctors? Why are you hiding the criminal native priests that are doing it instead of doing the right thing? Native priests, the traditional priests supposed to be the custodians of the custom and value of this very land. But many of them are engaged in criminality. Native doctor, there was nobody. They have right to rant like a cockroach. And rant. But how many of the bandits has native doctor involved? Native doctor, those criminal native doctors, I know some of you are trying. That is parading with the power. I think, see, how many people were kidnapped this week? And some of the people that were kidnapped were interviewed. They said they were Fulani. Not only Fulani, even your brothers are heading them to kidnap. This week, how many people were kidnapped? They are native doctors all over the place. Why can't they invoke them? Ojono, Tiko. Ojono. The same thing the church pastors will do, the same thing these people have started. They only know how to do okay. They only know how to use human blood to promise that they will get their money. These are the people, this is the doctrine you want me to subscribe with my family. These are the people who want me to join. They are returning back to their root. You do not know root more than me. I'm from a royal family. I'm a prince. And in terms of the creator, I'm a royal of a royal priesthood. I'm first class priest on this very planet. First class. I can't teach you anything wrong. I teach sacrosanct. Really. That is why there is nothing you talk, I will not know how to answer it. Because I'm on the side of it. This is the custom you want me to subscribe. And the people that are supposed to preach against it, they are saying nothing. They only condemning the doctrine of people, condemning everything about the scripture. Because if they don't those criminals, they are grooming, they are training, they are not talking about them. All the youth have become 90% of them have gone into criminality. Okay, you are a Yahooist. You are a Yahoo boy. You are into Omena. That means that Omena that you are being is a Yahoo. Yahoo. If you know the name Omena, if you are a traditionalist and you are a criminal, that you are tradition in criminality. It is something at church. You say another church in this guy. You can't please yourself and you are useless members at the expense of our comfort. Believe I believe, you live, believe. Don't deceive our people. That's why the whole world listens to me. They listen. I'm a position to advise. Because I spend all my youth in this truth. Listening to the voice of the Creator. Moving spiritually. There is no relativity between carnality and divinity. There are two different things in there. One area of divinity. We started by spirit and end in spirit. We can't start in spirit and end in carnality. That is your own portion and not ours. So you have known what idolatry is. Idolatry is not only worshiping God's image. It's observance of any custom that is against the custom of the Creator. And for that, the whole world worship idol. Until you begin to recognize the laws of the Creator, then you now compare it with the laws of your ancestors. That is the way you will know where your ancestors erred. You avoid that area. That is where you are upon the oldest ancestral custom and value, which is the Creator's and our ancestors did. Our ancestors tried their best. The reason we praise them is that they tried a lot, more than people of this age, who are only money worshippers. They tell you they are going back to their root. They only went to financial root, illicit gain. They went to illicit gain. They don't know what is adultery. They don't know what is robbery. That is why when you preach against robbery, a thief will attack you in your page. Because when you preach against stealing and somebody attack you, that is a sign that that person is a thief. It doesn't matter where you claim he belongs. Even if you say the head of all traditionalists, he's a thief. That is why he's against. Many have tried it in my page. I got it. You are a thief. That's why you are against my teaching against thief and stealing. When you preach against harlot and prostitution, prostitutes or some person will come to attack you. When you preach against Yahoo fraud, you must see fraudulent elements that attack you. That's how you know. Even some of them will say they are traditionalists. I say you are a traditionalist thief, not the original one. Because a real traditionalist does not steal. He's hardworking. When we were teaching the Christians, they were attacking us, saying we are antichrist. Now the same people that said we are antichrist are now the worst antichrist against Christianity. And they are now worse than Christians. Because all manner of atrocities happen in Christianity. And the same thing is happening for what they call traditional customs. The same thing is happening and worse. Because these people have no regard for the law of the creator. They have no regard for the Hebrews, which they are also their ancestors. They are now destroying every custom to promote Satanism. Who are you? Who do you think you are? So you are greater than the creator because you are based. So your ancestor was greater than the creator. Oxford Dictionary said your ancestors were human. They were not gods. That they should not be worshipped. I agree you can honor your ancestors by remembering their good deeds. Why do you say you are giving them food? How much are you giving the living? There was one time I noticed. Somebody was not afraid. He came to my attack me in my book. I said what your ancestors require is good character. Observance of the laws of the land. Not giving them kolanut that sometimes you throw it, you fall into water. So you want your ancestor to go inside the gutter and pick the kolanut, piece of kolanut you threw them. Because I know when some of them threw them outside, sometimes lizard will eat it, which means lizard is your ancestor. Sometimes you cook food, you go and put the food within the crossroad or roundabout. Then a madman will come and take that food, which means your ancestor is the madman. Sometimes you put biscuit and Fanta, you go and put it within the crossroad. Then the madman will come and take it and eat it. That means your ancestor is a madman. Sometimes the native doctor will tell you to bring lizard. You put that lizard in the sensor. You put the toad in the sensor. You put the masses, that is a bacon chip, in the same saucer. You add a biscuit. You add a sweet. You put it in along the roundabout. Then in no distance time, vulture will fly and pick that a chip, and also come and pick that toad. Then the remaining one, a madman will come and contribute, which means that vulture is your ancestor. See how mad you are. Oh no, man. Listening to useless native doctor, whose brain is burnt, useless to the point, telling you to take toad, you take lizard to your forefather, you will get rich. You are another Christian. You are another Christian church again. Gabra. And the compulsion. So native doctors is the one to detect the affairs of your family. So if you get money, you are on your ancestor, doesn't come to you. So if they used to come, so he can't come to you direct, even the first one. You only need to go and tell the native doctor so that you go and consult a criminal. A criminal with a native shrine, but with budget order. He is the one to tell you what is happening in your life. Because you are not in good mood, you are correct. So your ancestors, they only know native doctor. Okay, native doctor, you see this very present native doctor we have today. They only on the native doctor. I'm not talking about the village ones, because some of them are doing their best. So this is Opi Weka, Lagos native doctor. It's the one your ancestor will consult. You are useless for the God. So your ancestor will tell you to go and meet these criminal native doctors. I'm seeing in this very house. Opi Weka native doctor. Only know English grammar. How to mix English, blend English with a Ghana language, with a French to deceive your brain. They are the people that will give you legislation. So they are not your friend. You wake up in the morning, you rub native chalk on one side, he says you go custom. You are Ijiborigo. So your forefather used to rub native chalk in one eye before he gives you birth. Are you stupid? It's a question. It's when I say you are stupid. That's because I'm asking you whether you are stupid. I shock and carry. When you are unable to answer it, that means you are stupid. All the fake native doctors concoction have become a tradition in Uganda. Which land? It has become a tradition in Africa. Which African land? You see this one we are. We realize such rubbish. People's organs are being harvested to native doctors. The same people that legislate for you. They don't know people's work. They nine like last stallion that 9 after Ramadan. Yes, you tell me you are a traditionalist. Which guy is a traditionalist? Don't you know that Africans were one of the wisest people in the world? Where does wiseness come? Separating knowledge from know-how. Knowing what is evil and what is not evil. Job is in Job 29:39. Say fear of the creator is the beginning of verse 28. He said, what is wisdom? Wisdom is the fear of the Most High and departing from evil. Which is the embracement of law of the Creator. For you to separate knowledge from know-how. To distinguish between what is clean and unclean and between what is holy and profane. That is wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So you are now sitting upon idolatry telling me that you are a holy man, you are gone back to your ancestors, you are gone back to your root. Which root? Was the African root based on criminality being practiced today by all these fake people, fake traditionalists? Even the Europeans, did the Creator give them evil commandments in their land? No. Okay, today, I hear some states in America are sanctifying man marrying animal. The other time they sanctified man marrying fellow man. They sanctified abortion. So today it is man marrying animals, animals marrying man, forbidden by the law of the Creator. In many parts like Exodus 20, it's forbidden. Deuteronomy chapter 4 from 15. It's forbidden. Then, worshipping idols of images. Worshipping idols of images. Those Christians worshipping the image of Jesus Christ are idol worship. Those Christians using the name Jesus are idol worshippers. Because there is no Jesus in Hebrew. And the name is not a sacrosanct name. So those using them are idol worshippers. Those people using the image of Robert Powell, carved image, photographed image of Robert Powell, a British comedian of 1977, who came to tell the world that he came to Africa and discovered that in many Christian churches in Africa, his photographs were placed in the altar as Jesus Christ. Whereas he acted fit. They placed it in the altar for protection. They placed it in their palace. Some of them in molded form, some pictures or photographs. That he was shocked. When he went back, he said people should remove his picture from their homes. Some throw it in the wall. Some place it as sticker in their cars as for protection. He said they should remove it as idolatry. That he is alive. That is not the Jesus Christ you think. In the churches, they make it a scapular. People will wear it in their front and back for protection. The same charms the heathens do. The man said they should stop idol worship by placing his name in their domain to worship. Some of them will come back and kneel down to worship the molten image of Robert Paul, a British comedian, and the son of Caesar Borgia. I think in my phone I heard about 38 Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christos. Jesus Christ 1, Jesus Christ 2, to up to 38. And I also saw she Christ, and another she Christ, female. They worship them. They bow down to them. They also mold the image of what they call Maria name, water spirit. One in Mami. They wrote it. When you go to Holy Trinity, they wrote Maria, the Queen of Niger, and she's facing river. Holy Trinity here. The second basilica after. If you go there, you see. Before that wall was open, I don't know whether they have closed it. The facing river Niger. They wrote the Queen of Niger, Maria, the Queen of Niger, the Queen in charge of Niger, Mami Water of Niger. It's here in Onitsha, I'm not saying this in Colorado. It's here, that's the Niger. They said the water was troubling them until they molded the image of Maria and put it and called it Queen of the Niger before the ocean stopped. But they use cement to cement everywhere. I don't know whether when they cemented it, the Mami Water came and broke it down. I think it is that cement that held the whole thing. They say it was Maria because they named it Queen of Niger. And people go there to worship. If you want to go nightclub, if it seems that your waist is not strong for adultery that night, you go there and kneel down to the woman. You get a akataka waist. Your waist will become strong for adultery of that night. Then tomorrow you go again and kneel down to the woman. Say you want to go and fornicate. She will give you power of fornication. Queen of Niger. When you are talking, they will tell you, yeah, the Sabbath, they're going to do it. But when you kill your husband, you wear white. But this white you are wearing now is not good until you kill your husband. You even wear white more than us. Your hair tie will be white. Your pants are white. Underwear white. Your skate white. Your slippers white. The cottage you put white. Yeah. Your hair is white. The lipstick is white. So the one we are wearing is not good until you give your husband in Allah. Some when they give their wife, the man will begin to wear white. So when you die, you wear white. When you are alive, you see people wearing white. Then they become evil people. Madness of Olympic level. With demented people and people of high level of dementia. So all those images you worship is idolatry. Then those people say they are doing a they have something they cut from wood that has no fingernail and finger toe, have no leg toes. It be like somebody that went to steal, they lynched the leg, lynched the hand. Take on the so you put it in your house, paint it black. That is a symbol of black man. That is the symbol of your father, not my father. My father wasn't as ugly as that you are carrying. That demon you carry, you say this is your head. The power of your own father. The head. It's not my symbol. It's not African symbol. You just carve it for the demon you are serving. So I don't worship. So the other one is serving. So without using it, you cannot progress. My father didn't use it. He lived a long life. He prospered. He was a prosperous man. Very rich. And observe the laws of the Creator. I'm not saying that he was 100%, but there must have been some areas he was also not up to date as of a human being. I only pity those people that sanctify every custom of their forefather. They are going back. You are going back to every custom of your father. You are a fool, compound fool. Not ordinary, compound one. Let us say facts. No human being is perfect. Our forefathers were not perfect, neither are we. But we should try to know the will of the Creator. It's the landlord of the earth land. The one he said we should forbid, we must forbid. Is there in Tanakh? I don't talk about Christian Bible, but I know a lot of truth in Christian Bible, which I have already separated. And you have nothing to teach me here, because I'm now the person teaching the whole world. Because I have written a book to that effect, and the whole world have read the book. No challenge. So you can't be outside as a cockroach to begin to attack something you don't know. Or begin to formulate something, you want to rewrite the history of this earth We want to rewrite people's history because you know how to speak grammar. So I'm not saying you cannot honor your forefathers. You have to honor them. Like when you are praying to the Most High, you are thanking Him. If you like, you also thank your forefathers that gave you birth and some of the good things He did. Some of the houses you are living, where they built it. And when you thank them, they will be watching your own character. Whether you are representing them well, representing them well, very well. That is what they need from you. Not not. Some of the colonels you throw to them, some of them have a take to them. They have maggots. Sometimes we throw seeds of alligator. So when you throw it away, your ancestor will come and start looking for them. Way to pick the not that you beat up or burnt offering or whatever. You carry that alligator and throw it away. Some of them will run into that. So your ancestor will go into that gutter to look for it. You say your brain is enough. And if you are giving your ancestor food by the roadside, so dog will come and eat it, your ancestor become dog. And it is native doctors that are confronting all this. You are now turning it into Igbo culture. Which Igbo culture? Do you think Igbos were foolish as you are now? As you modern youth are? Do you think our ancestors were foolish as you are? Okay, so two grams. Naked people in the water. A married woman and a married man will be naked. They will like the couple feeling their nakedness. They will be drowning around. So if the ram is drowned, then you are saying it's gone. You are a Christian, another pastor. Another Christian pastor. Native doctor will tell you to bring that. When a native doctor is a hungry of a fowl, he will tell you your ancestors tell you to bring fowl. Some of them, when you see them, they will be like with the minimum. Vulture, beaten by them. Because of those, they are like native doctors. Internet is like native doctor. A native doctor has not died. Because patients are worrying him. But all this criminal writing in social media are internet fraud stars. Who defraud people with their grant. And they are not talking about their identity. They only concern about church people. The same church people, you people are the people that promoted all these useless churches. We were telling you many years ago. You said Jesus Christ did this or that. You are now run away from Jesus Christ and ran into demons. Demon higher than Jesus Christ. You are wrong with that then. And they are tormenting you now. What you bounce on now is Bible is God, Israel is God, you shall not steal is a law of Moses. You shall not commit that is a law of Moses. See how useless you are doing this. Are you the youth we are hoping for tomorrow? No, is this very youth we are hoping to represent us? The Lord has said you shall not steal is a law of Moses. It's a law of Abraham. So we should keep on stealing, fornicating, doing internet fraud. Then when you cut off people's eye and a woman's breast in upper Yahoo, then you go to native doctor. Native doctor will do concussion for you, or Jew priest. Then we will do concussion for you. Then after doing the concussion, then you become a traditionalist. Using human power. Is this very awesome in Igbo's way? Is it what they were observing? That's why I told you, most of these problems are being caused by these useless native doctors. Useless traditional doctors. They are not deceiving people, all their concussions are becoming Igbo culture. How can all these useless things become Igbo culture? Do you think the Igbo elders were fools? Do you think our ancestors were fools? As you are now. The living elders, you are not taking care of them. You are insulting them. You praising ancestors. When you know how to give Kolaba. How many people have brought Kolaba to us? Or even bring them to us? This teaching and teaching, is there anything wrong? Because it's not that you are a criminal. Why are you against? The elders in America, how many of you are taking care of them? Apart from the government. So when a person dies, he will become your ancestor. You begin to give him Kolanat. You begin to shower Kolanat to him and he go to bed. Why not be eating Kolanat and he go to bed? Okay, you are all food. Why not take it to mango and eat it with the lizard and the ants and the what do you call it? misfortune. So your ancestors are the people you go to roadside to sacrifice with. Your ancestor that gave you birth. You are living in a good house. You are taking his food to the roadside. Or you take part of his food, they tell you to go and throw it inside the river. You go and throw it inside, so your ancestor is inside the river. Some of them say they are from water. The money water is their mother. Yet you are living up land here instead of going to live in water with it. Kawa. Come on, mother, always going to the You are from water, you are from water. You are not living in the water, you are living up land with us. What type of criminal statement and behavior is that? Let me hear somebody say he's from water. Let me slap. If I give you slap, pause will be coming out of their knees. And the creator will not blame you. Go to water if you are from water. Don't deceive yourself in our plan. Nonsense. Everywhere you are from water. You go to America, you are from water. Go to Indonesia, you are from water. You carry up some of nonsense to go and feed crocodile, to go and feed fish. So when problem comes, you begin to pray for the creator to help you. Help you. Go and connect those material weights you threw into water. Go and connect it from the river. Go to Mami Water and say, give me back that thing where I gave you. You see, Mami Water will not there. Say you are a fool. So don't worship any molten image. Don't worship any carved image. The creator for this is. It was not in Igbo culture before. All those things are new. Every day, concussion and native doctors will begin to flow into Igbo culture. Since last year, people now begin to rub native chalk on their eyes. If you see Agbo Opi Weka, which is the headquarters for all Agbo worldwide. Opi Weka is the headquarters of Agbo worldwide. Mosque. If you see Agbo in Lagos, they were trained in Opi Weka. They are every day you see them. They have rifle. Some of them have rifle at their waist. They have rifle at their middle for stealing. When they wake up in the morning, they say, hey, they are traditionalists, they are gone back to their roots. There is a rifle, assault rifle in their domain. In the night, they will begin to rob it. The same people that rob a native church in their own eyes. The same people that use that to go to people to give to their ancestors. The same people that are afraid of the law, the greater. The same organization that hates anything law, the creator. The same way Christianity hated the law, the creator, is the same. This useless human and modern useless human and people hate the law, the creator, which is the law of the land. They hate the fact. They do not even teach it. Some of them that are supposed to teach this law of protection of human life and property, law of justice and equity, law of life. Those people that are supposed to teach them, they are not teaching them. It's only to condemn people's custom. Condemn the creator's conduct. Condemn everything about the law. They are social club men. Social men of social club. When this right, there is no way you can twist the truth. You can't dilute the truth. You understand that? That's why I told you, I promise you, we must demystify everything. Demystify everything. Make everything plain. Window every matter for proper ventilation. Window every matter for proper comprehension. I kept on telling you, that which had the value, that which had the honor in the presence of the super family. The arrival of the super glory renders the minor glory inglorious. We have arrived. I said, Idolatory-Idol, the arrival of the super glory renders the minor glory inglorious. Once we have come into the internet, every light is ground to power. Don't like and stand. If you like, climb to heaven and come down. The Most High is with us. So, some worship snake. When you go to Buddha, when you go to Krishna consciousness, when you go to Hindu, when you go to Shinto, especially Buddha, they have their different objects of worship, such as snake, baboon, with anyone you like, you do your bypass before. Even in their Veda, they recorded it that you can choose any object you want, any image you want to worship. Creator. Worshipping creator is idolatry. Worshipping creator is idolatry. You are created to worship the creator. You are a creature that worship a creator. You created your own and worship your creator. But the creator created you for you to keep his commandment. That's the highest way of worshiping him. Say, if you love me, keep my commandments. The Torah, the Tanakh, is the principle of all laws. The Tanakh Torah is the king of all laws on this very earth. It's the Lord of the greater heaven. If you like, go and embrace concussion of your native daughter, concussion of your forefather. That is against the Lord of the greater. You are on your own. You will suffer this earth even before you die. Until you learn how to keep Uswa. What is Uswa? It's the law of the land. What is the law of the land? It's the law of nature. What is law of the nature? It's the creator's law. What is the praise of nature? The Bible hanger of nature. The principle of nature. Faraya. So you cannot fight it. You can never fight your landlord and succeed. Because the tenancy agreement is the law of the great on this very earth. So it's a man handed over to you. You cannot evade it. If you like, call yourself a deist or lobbyist. If you like, call yourself a deist. If you like, design any organization you design, you on your own. The law of the creator is alive. It's functional. It's operational. It's functional. It's sleepless. The law is spiritual, and you as a human is carnal. It is written in your Bible, in Romans 7, verse 14. And 7:12 said the law is good. The law justifies. The law is excellent. You can do nothing about the law. You cannot kill the law. You cannot destroy the law. Even if you destroy the way it is written, it is also somewhere. It's in your mind. So it's not the European that brought out the law of the great. We had it. So for you to see it in their book to destroy it, that is a typical ignorance, a parochial understanding of things. We are only after where they wrote rubbish, and not where they wrote the law correct. We are after where they wrote rubbish in the Bible. So the Bible, the Christian Bible, not even talking about the Bible or the Tanakh, is better than church, better than Christianity, because it teaches us the way to separate knowledge from know-how. It's better than useless traditional custom or culture. Many are using now and opposing the law of the great. And in their own custom, they are not teaching the law of the land and so on. I have not seen any of them teaching so on. Some of them come to teach their native doctors' culture. Native doctors' culture is what they want to convert to Igbo culture. It can never happen. Native doctor, you have their own culture. Whatever your spirit tell you is your culture, not Igbo, not African culture, not ethnic culture. Don't deceive people. Don't allow people to be deceived by mistaking native doctors' spirit legislation or spirit lecture. What they got from the spirit, I don't know where the spirit is teaching them from. The only native doctor I can listen to is the one that uses the spirit to administer health on people. The one that heals and cures people is the one I know. All this one that tell you they have divine power. Their power is demonic. They have nothing to offer. Nothing tangible to offer. We are seeing them. When you are teaching, sometimes I bring time to listen to their teaching. At the end of the day, they praise demons. They praise demons. They praise themselves. Anything you are doing that does not promote Chukwu, that does not promote Fanaya, it's a social club. You're on your own. It has not, it's insignificant. It doesn't matter to us. It has nothing to do with it. You're on your own. After all, William Shakespeare said the devil quote the scripture only way it suits his end. William Shakespeare said the demons, the devil, quote the scripture only way it suits his end. That's why you see some of them, they only teach where people will embrace them, for them to promote demons, for them to deceive the whole world, for them to demonize the whole world. You cannot succeed. We have crossed that river. The whole world are listening to me, they cannot listen to your rubbish. If you teach them rubbish, then when I teach, they know they are teaching. They know they are being preached. Don't deceive yourself. When you see a prostitute that a man just stood up from her, the next Bible is the sky. Bible is this. When you are talking about Christianity, you are the same person at the same time. You are right to talk about it because Christianity was founded in Rome and never the Hebrew gospel. You have every right to fight with them, but not the Torah, not the synagogue, not the sanctuary. Beyond your understanding, beyond your, even that your primitive spirituality, that demon operating in you, we are higher than that. The Torah of the Creator is higher. The Tanakh is higher. The Tanakh comprises the Torah, Ketuvim and Nevi'im. Now it is greater than any demonic, any devilish teaching by a devilish doctor. Which doctor? Many of you are witch doctors. Devilish doctors. Then my question before we round up. The question is, now is, all these Yahoo boys who claim to be traditionalists, who wake up in the morning and use kola nut to give to the ancestors, trying to tell us that the ancestors were thieves. Those the ancestors which are not ours. Because I know many people died of different. So those thieves operating now, they sacrifice to their murdered ancestors. Those the ancestors burned because of robbery. So they still offer sacrifice to them while they claim to be traditionalists. So the question now is, all these human parts, the Yahoo Plus guys, all of them are declared to be traditional all over Africa and all over the world. They claim to be practicing their culture. All these human parts they used to take. Some will cut off human girls' breast under the umbrella that they are in relationship. When the girl comes to their home, they will slaughter the girl, cut off the breast, cut off the tongue, cut off the private parts, cut off all the necessary places, their native tongue. No, let me not mention. You will tell me who they use it to, who they gave it, used to give it. When they cut them off, all over every day in Italy, we see one girl or another, or two or three or four, many of them being slaughtered, their organs, even kidney, livers are harvested. Where do they take them to? I want your eyes to shine. I want to open your eyes. Because this very book you see is called Eyes Open. This one is also called Eyes Open, Onyibo. That is the Greek calendar, Hebrew calendar. This one, over 70% translation errors in the Christian Bible, corrected. We are the first human on earth to correct it, to fulfill the prophecy of Daniel 7:26. I'm asking those human parts, where do they take them to? I would like two persons to answer this question. The whole world is listening. Two persons that know. Where do they take all these human parts they cut every day? Where do they take them to? And who advised them to cut those parts? Let one man answer us. let one woman answer us. If we are not satisfied with it, we can raise up, we can say, let two men move by raising their hands up and two women move by raising their hands up. Then, if the man gets all the answer, then we shorten our everything. These ritualists that harvest human organs, especially these notorious girls, hookup girls, they are the people they are using mostly. Hookup girls. The same hookup girls are the people attacking Bible. Bible that pay them stop adultery. And they have nothing to teach the Bible. They also teach the Bible says a white man. It is a slave book. Because the Bible is against them. Please, all these ritualists that go to harvest, all these youths that harvest the organ of their girlfriends all over the world, where do they take it to? Who advised them to go and harvest them? I want 2 men and 2 women to stand up to tell the whole world, right from Africa here to Eternal. I know it's not only this place. In so many other places of this very world. That's why I say the whole world worship idol. Please, tell us 2 men and women, 2 men and female. Tell us who advised them to go and harvest. Because if they harvest, there is no sale. They will not continue to harvest. It demand that determines supply. It is supply that determines productivity. And everything is a scale of preference. For those that know economics, the arrangement of ones in the order of another. And a chemical substance in a state of equilibrium cannot move except at the press force aspect. The law of chemical equilibrium. Say when a chemical substance is in a state of equilibrium, and one of the factors concerned is other, the equilibrium will shift so that there are no defect of change. And Newton's law of motion says when an object is in a motion, it would like to continue in a state of its fine itself, except an impressed force acts on it. So it is an impressed force that is acting on it. So let the first man tell us who empowered them, who energized them. The magnetic ion that empowered them to magnet. Yes.
Pleasure.
Hallelujah.
We strongly believe that people that give these our brothers and sisters power to go and take woman part is the people they claim to be prophets from the church and from so-called traditionalists.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You are really an African and really a Biafran and Igbo. Do you hear? What are you not listening? The people that send them are the churches. The church leaders. Sometimes they use the do things to erect Peter in their churches. Some of them bury them, part of the body, in the church. According to direction of their spiritual leaders who claim to be traditionalists. Even the church people, they are defined by their prophets. Some of them go to Babalawo, they go to their farm, they go to their native doctors, they go to their SMO, they go to their DPR, because I call those people DPR on the chat. My DPR. Many of them are here in Onitsha. I'm not saying that every DPR in Onitsha are mad. They are all mad. I said about 90% of them are mad. Some of them ran mad before they became native doctors. So you don't expect them everything they say to be true. They ran mad. And when you are listening to them, their teachers are teaching is running mad. And so it is in America. So it is in India. So it is in Australia. They are everywhere. They are messengers of demons and devils. I think this place is the headquarters. They are turning everything upside down, sharp, thinking that they can convert this land into a land of fake native doctors. land of people that go into smelling shrines, talk with the budget products, thinking shrines, with the people with dementia. People's brain, their doctors demented. Okay, how can a healthy human being pay somebody to go and cut human part to make money for you? Okay, some of them will bring human blood. They will make okay for you so that you get money. We are teaching sacrosanct and sanctity here. I can never advise you to disobey any of the laws of the grave. That is insult, holy man. To be a holy man is not a joke. We are practicing holiness to the core. Down to that three laws. It's not what person eats that define him. It's what comes out of his mouth that define. So, Garden of Eden, it was what came out of mouth of Kaiwa and Atama. That gave them not what they ate. Nah, mad people everywhere. You are teaching, turning things upside down. Turning things upside down. And then many people are being deceived. Start deceiving them. They now run back. They say they are now traditionalists. They continue from where they stopped. Then you think we can allow such things to continue? Then we keep silent. How can we keep silent while they kill our prophets? Say something. How can we stand alone while they kill our prophets? We cannot. We must speak. Those that want to learn from us should learn. Those that want to learn from the demonic group, we continue. Those people that offend, hate the law of the Creator. Like Christians, they hate the laws of the Creator. Those useless traditionalists hate the laws of the Creator. The real traditionalists love the law of the Creator, which is called Usa. That's the laws of ancestors. So, it's called Usa. They split it into different nonsense. The thing that is in the land is law. You read it Deuteronomy 13:19. So I call heaven and earth to be a witness that the Lord the Creator is on earth. Anybody that testifies in the court is given a copy of the matter. So since heaven and earth are witnesses of the Creator, because man will die, but the heaven and earth remain until the appointed time. So they have a copy of the law. That's why you go down when an elderly person wants you to say the truth. It will be. Obey sacrosanct court. They'll say remove your sandal or remove your shoes. Be barefooted. They will adjure you under oath to say the truth. When you tell lie, you will go. And then just a discussion will follow you. When you are coming back, you will not come back in the midst of human beings. You will reincarnate a baboon in the forest. Because you don't deserve to be in the midst of human. You will reincarnate a grass cutter in cheap. So that the hunters will kill you and give Gentiles the eat. You reincarnate the grass cutter and cheap. You don't need to live with human beings because you are not behaving like humans. You are behaving like churches. Behaving like a fake traditionalist who don't have laws for the land with them. Who don't love. Okay, see people coming out, they are defending tradition. They are not teaching laws of the land. Even we that teach, they will say it's a lot of Moses, a lot of Abraham, a lot of Habakkuk. That is how madmen do. Discountenance and frown upon their teaching. Any teaching that is not based on the laws of the Creator, which is the laws of the land, which is the laws of our great ancestors, discountenance them and frown upon those customs and rights. Frown upon that organization. They are demonic. So, in summary, you have heard those people that harvest human organs, harvest it for church leaders to boost church. Church is not from Israel. It's from God. The second century. This Bible was canonized from scroll the Roman saw. In second century. They canonized the scroll they saw into Bible in the absence of Israelites. Because Israelites were in underground retreat. tunnels, caves, and the forest because of the threat of their life by Emperor Nero's boys. After the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple sanctuary in AD 70, they declared all Israelites bonfire and the lion feet in amphitheaters erected in Caesarea and Rome. No Israeli religion or custom was practiced because they were under Roman colony. They were under tunnels, underground witches, caves, and the forests. When they were identified as Israel, they would be used as lion feet. So when they were concocting the Bible, they were patronizing the scrolls they saw and they looted. Or when they were canonizing them into the Bible, there was no Hebrew there. Let them not deceive you with the Bible. That is why from the original Ibri Seferi, we went there as Hebrew professors and lecturers. We detected the real truth. Sometimes I mention some of the shadows. The Samaritan Pentateuch, the Aramaic Peshitta, and the Masoretic text, 70 LXS. The LXS Masoretic text in Hebrew, and other Biris, Ibri, Seferi. We were able to detect errors concocted. Even the one inserted by the sage, a sage rabbis. Let me remove the word sage for them. The SNS rabbis of the Qumran cave, this is true. Qumran cave, this is true. The mistakes they make, intentional and unintentional, they suffer. They cannot tell me that Genesis 2:2, which they intentionally started of the present day Christian Bible, was there in the old school. They can't say so. Where they are telling us now that Creator of heaven and earth, Farayah, created the heavens and earth within 7 days and rested on the seventh day. A man's statement of a madman. End of 7th day is when the sun set and gave birth to 8 days, isn't it? When did he come back? The rest of the 7th day. Whereas the original statement in those books I mentioned, such as Aramaic separation, some of the books are here. He said the Creator walked within 6 days and rested on the 7th day. And the whole part of the Christian Bible reckoned 6 working days and the 7th day rest. But Genesis 2:2 said the Creator worked for 7 days and came back to rest on the 7th day. Yet no theologian saw it. No Hebrew chameleon rabbis in Israel, they didn't see it. Except few. No American rabbinical teachers saw it. When they go to the Hebrew Tanakh, they framed for themselves. They manipulated. You can still see it there. That is fake Tanakh. Fake, very good. Fake Genesis. Very shit. You must listen to us, or you perish in your ignorance. With all the certificate they gave you, yet you are a theologian, you are a professor, you are a rabbi. You didn't see Genesis 2. You are under our feet. You know nothing. You must learn from us. You are in Jakarta. And I must come here to learn. Meata, who do you think you are? Shalom. So run away from church. Run away from any human that is against the laws of the Creator. Run away from any organization that is against the laws of the Creator. Run away from individual that is against the laws of the Creator. Whatever they are doing is their private business. Even if that person call himself a Christian, call himself a Hebrew, call himself a man person, call himself a traditionalist, Once that is tradition is not based upon the custom and value of the creator, not based on the laws, statutes and ordinances of the creator, which have been the ancient custom and value of our ancestors. Once it's not based upon the laws of the creator, what they are doing is social club and idolatry. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem. So, because of that, once anybody's doctrine is not based on the custom and value of the creator or the laws or commandments of the creator, that person is running a social club and is idol worshiper. Clap for the gospel. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. So, we thank the Most High. This is what we have a house of Yah. We are here in Biafra land. You are highly welcome. You, our listeners, it's a great opportunity for you to be in our YouTube. We thank you. Share it to others. We are trying to put things right. We are not looking at any man's countenance. We don't preach so that we will not bring. We are not preaching so that we will please you. We are not preaching to please you. We are teaching the right thing, so that if you want to embrace the creator, you embrace it. It is said somewhere, if you love me, you keep my commandments. Commandments of the creator is how you love the creator and the Messiah. Not by touching, not by deceiving yourself with what you call your manner. That thing means nothing in the presence of the Messiah. And whatever you do that is wrong will penalize you there on earth. Not even in the next world. A man received the fruit of this, the fruit he said, the seed he planted. If you plant guava, when you germinate, it will germinate guava. It will not germinate mango because you like mango. But if you plant mango, you expect mango. You cannot be sowing seed of discord and rancor, seed of stupidity, seed of destruction. You expect good things to come. That is why people receive a lot of their rewards, penalty rewards here on earth. So be very careful on whatever you do. We are advising you. Fear the creator, honor the king. Hear the conclusion of the matter. Fear the creator. Keep all his commandments, for this is the whole duty of every man. The number to call still remains +234 803288 0474. Then this YouTube is all through house of Yah, full stop. Rabbi, WISEMAN.B.ANYAYAH. That is how it is. Shalom Aleichem.